After being raped by her own pastor, an Ohio woman is still searching for justice.
Her attacker was convicted of the crime, but an Ohio law and a Supreme Court decision caps the amount of money that sexual assault victims can get for damages for their attacks.
Local 12's Dwayne Pullman, who broke this story more than 3 years ago, continues to investigate why this is happening and shows us the latest push for justice.
Still to this day, I have tapes that run through my head twice a week at least of the incidents itself. I'm not sure if there's a way I'll be able to get that to stop or, move past it.
Jessica Simpkins was just 15 years old when she was raped by the pastor at her church, Brian Williams. He had been counseling her during a troubled time. Pastor Williams was convicted and went to prison, but Jessica is left with emotional scars.
No amount of money will ever take away what happened or make it better.
But the lifelong trauma from that attack does have a dollar value. Jessica's attorney, John Fitch, sued the pastor and the church and won. In a civil trial, a jury awarded Jessica $3.5 million. But the Ohio Supreme Court overruled that, deciding Ohio's cap on damages applies even to sexual assault victims. Jessica's award was cut to $250,000. Her attorney says it was the wrong decision.
That the court should find this statute unconstitutional.
Congressman Steve Stivers, a Republican, sponsored Ohio's tort reform, capping damages when he was a state senator. Stivers told me his law might need revision.
I would welcome the state senators and state representatives taking another look at Senate Bill 80 to say, gee, how can we make it better?
What we are seeing is an extraordinary amount of pushback for this legislation in the Republican-controlled General Assembly.
State Representative Kristen Boggs filed a bill to remove caps on damages for sexual assault victims, but says it was blocked in committee. She's trying again with a new bill, but expects the same result.
I don't have a lot of hope that this General Assembly, the people who are leading this General Assembly are prioritizing this issue and considering it from survivors' point of view.
Jessica hopes she and other victims are finally heard at the State House.
I'd like to see somebody in there that's going to protect the victim rather than protecting enablers and rapists and predators.
While Representative Boggs tries to pass another bill, Jessica's attorney is representing another survivor of child rape. And in this case, he says it's even worse than Jessica's. So bad, he's hoping it will remove the caps in some of the most extreme cases. Of course, I'll follow up and tell you what happens next. Kyle?
All right, Dwayne, thank you so much for that report tonight. And now retired Justice Paul Pfeiffer disagreed with the Ohio Supreme Court decision to limit damages here. He stated that it, quote, ensure that rapists and those who enable them will not have to pay in full for the damage they cause, even if they rape a child.